Adam the Woo. Thanks for inspiring me to do what I do here on the internet and here on YouTube. Um, a piping hot beverage in your honor. Thank you so much for all the great videos. Hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Boy, 2025 seems to be a really messed up year. Seems to be a really messed up year. But tragic and sudden news. Let's see who tunes on in. Travis Weeks and Cynthia Sunflowers, hello. Michelle King, good to see you, Michelle. Good to see you, Indians Exposed Investigations. Hello, Robinson Lopes, Carol 813, Nebul. So, do you guys watch Adam the Woo? Do any of you guys watch Adam the Woo? Lorraine, tragic news. Lorraine, Sal, Theory Mary, Sally Skipico, Mrs. Metalhead, good to see you. I hope Jax is snoring nice and loud for you. Activity 79. Nova Rain, right? Isn't it sad? Yeah. You always watch Tampa J as well. Tampa J is good people. Tampa J is good people. Carol Woods, good to see you. Adam the Woo, if you guys don't know, Adam the Woo has been in the game for a long time. I have been watching him for over 10 years now. So Adam the Woo is probably one of the pioneers of the daily vlog. He used to make all of his content with just a phone. So one wicked way, he was the reason why he moved to Florida. Wow, he was one of the reasons why he moved to Florida. Before he moved to New York City, had the chance to meet him several times. From what I heard, from what I've seen, One Way, he was a very gentle and kind soul. One Way, good to see you, One Way. It's sad. Yeah, I watched him all the time. Jerry, me too, Jerry. Merry Christmas, team. Adam Wagner, good to see you, Adam. Yeah, he kind soul. Hitchcock would be proud. Hitchcock would be proud, Adam. But yeah, he was one of your first people to watch on YouTube. Yeah. Joe Hernandez, good to see you. I don't know. I feel like it's just hitting me now. I feel like it's just hitting me right now as I turn on this live stream. Because, okay, Purse has a question. What's the question? Yeah, he definitely supported others. One Way Wicked. He definitely did. He definitely supported others. It was, to die at 51. I watched his last vlog, driving around Celebration, Florida with the Grinch. And, yeah, I mean, he inspired so many people, including myself, to do videos the way I want to do them. Yeah, people at Magazine put an article out for him. That really shows you the amount of influence that Adam had. And he inspired a lot of people here on YouTube to do what they do, the way they want to do it. And I used to watch him like every day when he first started doing the daily vlog, and he was still living out of his van and stuff like that. I was watching back in those days. It's amazing how powerful a video creation is. It's a powerful way to connect to people that you will never meet. And Adam is a great example of doing it the way he wanted to do it. He did it on his own terms. And he's proof positive that if you really just go in there and just spread just good energy, you're going to get it back. And here he is, had a home in Celebration, Florida, was putting out his Christmas decorations. living the dream. He was traveling the world, and all because he just wanted to have people um, share his experience with him. And yeah, Cynthia, that's the thing. Sometimes people live their own nightmares in their own quiet of the back of their mind. So I don't want to say that he was depressed or anything like that. I think this was like I hope this was a tragedy. I really do. Um, because then I have some other things to say about that as well, that I'm going to say right now. Good energy and good people always win, Danette. Good to see you, Danette. Hope you and Anthony are doing well. You're good friends with one of his best friends. Yeah, he was in good health, right? Nobody saw it coming. I could see that. I could see that. This is why we have to be. This is a good example. Hopefully, if I'm hoping that this is natural. Let's just get. There's no causation or anything like that. But yeah, no, his content, no, Stephanie, no. I mean, his last vlog that he put up 2 days ago was really funny. It was really funny. I was enjoying his adventures around Europe. It was nice for him to branch out. I especially liked it when he had his hotel room right outside the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I watched that, and I'm telling you, the smile on my face was just like, it was so cool. Here he is in front of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, waking up with the Leaning Tower of Pisa right out his window. Um, he was living the dream that we could all only hope to wish for, doing this kind of stuff here on YouTube and stuff like that. And exactly, you always have to be kind to people because you don't know what they're doing. And um, this leads me into now the other side of the coin, which is just sad and depressing, which is that there are a lot of channels that do critiquing content where they critique Tampa J and Adam the Woo and Jacob Carpetbagger and all the Disney people, all the theme park people, and they offer nothing but criticisms. There's one thing that I noticed. Let's just start off with how I really feel about these commentary channels. Why don't y'all show your face? You seem to have a lot of thoughts about how Adam the Woo lived his life and how he made his decisions, but you never show your face. Why is that? Why is that? I always wondered, some of the biggest trolls I ever had on this internet, they never showed their face. Why? And this is why I'm hoping that this is a tragic accident, because we don't know what's going on in the back of people's minds. We don't know. Wow. Really? Nina, for real, Nina? Oh, Nina, I'm so sorry, Nina. Nina, my deepest condolences, Nina. Oh my God, my deepest condolences, Nina. I'm so sorry. He was a perfect example of a gladiator quote. What we do in life echoes in eternity. He inspired many to take the chance, and yeah, me too. Me too, One Way Wicked. Me too. Me too. I'm so sorry, Nina. I'm so sorry. See, there's real shit. There's real shit. Listen, first of all, I never met Adam the Woo. I always wanted to meet him whenever he came to New York. I would have loved to show him around, and I guess now I don't have that opportunity anymore. But he's a great example of like, when you put good out there, good comes back. Good comes back. Tracy, good to see you, Tracy. I know, Tracy, you've been watching him a long time too. But I mean, you have these people who come into your life, and even if it's just here on his little phone, it makes an impact. It makes an impact. And his videos, by the way, that's his legacy. That's his legacy. If you've never seen Adam the Woo, just start randomly watching his videos. They're fun. They're lighthearted. You're in the court for public indecency. You're wearing a trench coat. Oh, good for you there, Dirty Money. Good for you. God bless you, sir. God bless you. I know you live a sad and insignificant life. Anyway, Yeah, I know. This is the thing, Tracy. You know, when you do these things on the internet, you know, you don't know how you got to impact people. This is why it's so important to put out meaningful content, meaningful, something that resonates. You know, I always find it amazing that you guys have been watching me now for the last 10 minutes and 30 seconds. That's 10 minutes and 30 seconds of your life that you're never going to get back. So I always want to make it meaningful. And Adam the Woo really did that. And again, he did it on the way he wanted. Yeah, exactly, Lorraine. That's what I'm thinking, Lorraine. You know, Lorraine, he's been traveling a lot. So I know that that's a very high possibility. And that's what I hate to say it, that's what I'm hoping it is. Um, I don't want to think anything other, but I'm trying to put all the possible, um, you know, scenarios into play. But that's the one I'm. Yeah, you would have liked them. Yeah, I know. That's what everybody says. One Way Wicked. What you saw online is what you see in real life. And but he was such a kind. This is the thing. He was a kind and gentle soul. A kind and gentle soul. Yeah, right. It's been a rough week, Scott. Good to see you, Scott. It's been he was such a kind and gentle soul, and to attract these commentary channels, who I saw this one video that was made. Was it now 3 days ago? And I'm telling you, the amount of contempt I hear in the narrator's voice, it's like, bro, just say that you're jealous of him living his life on his terms. He nitpicked every little thing. He made a 44-minute video, 44 minutes, just to critique every little thing Adam did. Do you know how you could mess with somebody's mind when you do something like that? When you produce such content like that? Like, I don't think I don't think these critique channels understand what kind of mental harm they might be doing to said creators who they're critiquing. And by the way, if these creators didn't create anything, then they would have no content. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's the long haul flights, Terry. That's what I was thinking. Good to see you, Terry Allen. Good to see you, William. Good to see you. Yeah, no, it was a shit year, Autumn. It was a shit year. You know what, Autumn? I met you. So that was one of the highlights, Autumn. I met you this year. They don't care. No, I'm having a hot beverage right now, Kirk. I'm having a hot beverage right now in Adam the Woo's honor. Right now. It is. It's a terrible way of living. Just think about this, One Way Wicked. Your whole channel predicates on somebody else creating content so that you could be like, me, 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 me. And these motherfuckers, they never show their face. They never showed their face. This is not chicken soup. This is coffee. This is coffee. Hold on. You know, we're having coffee here. Okay? Bloody hell. But I mean, I always worry. This is the thing, and I've talked about this many times. I always worry about the people who aren't commenting. I always worry about the people who are not in the live stream chat. I'm always worrying about the silent viewer because there's a lot of you guys. And as a content creator, all I really want to do is I just want to make you laugh. I want to just give you a little distraction. Adam the Woo definitely gave me a lot of distraction over the years. Right. Yeah. No, they will never show their face, One Way Wicked. No. Walks in Camera, good to see you. By the way, Walks in Camera, beautiful video. Walks in Camera did such a beautiful video the other day. It was such a nice meditation. I really appreciated that video. So thank you. But it's just faithless Stunads is being too easy. But those kind of people get energy from being negative and hateful, and thus that brings in more negative and hateful people. You know, and I watched this guy's video for the first time last night, and I know Lamar, and that's the other one, Taxi Cab. I did not know about that until last night as well. I did know, I watched Lamar Wilson's videos quite a bit. I wasn't a regular watcher of him, but he died also at 51. So look at that, two YouTuber deaths, both 51 years old. guys, this is why we always have to. Oh, Lamar was 48. Lamar was 48. Exactly. Supporting each other is so much easier. I don't get this whole tearing down shit of people. And then, like, you have to critique them. I know, Terry, you know, the fact, Terry, that another YouTuber who he was going to collab with um, was the one who found him. I could only imagine what German in Venice feels. I could only imagine. I could only imagine. Like, each day, exactly, RJ. Every day is a blessing. Every day is a blessing. Why you got to go around critiquing people on critique electronics, critique some movie, critique a new user interface on iPhone or Android? Why do we have to? Why do some people feel the need to have to critique others and then make that about their content? You know, it's ridiculous. Exactly. The more haters you have, the more good you're doing. Amen, Joe. Amen, Joe. Good to see you, Joe. No, it breaks my heart for German in Venice. So Adam the Woo never really live streamed, but he's been making videos for over 10 years, at least, maybe probably 15 years. But good to see you, Amy. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Leave the Don. I used to love the abandoned property videos. I used to love it when he would travel down the side roads. That was a lot of fun. So his family said it was most likely a heart attack. He never seemed to listen to the outside noise. He didn't, but you never know. You know, wicked one way wicked. You know, you never know what they go on and when they're in the quiet of their own mind. But I really do. I hate to say this. I hope it was something natural. I really hope it was something natural. And that is true. Joe, life is short. And today people don't care. I feel like today, internet culture predicates on people being assholes. The more of an asshole that you are, it seems like you get more traffic, more eyes on you. And why is that? Why do we have to be negative? Why can't we just spread positive energy out there? Is it really that not financially sensible to put out positive energy as opposed to negative energy? He will be greatly missed, Marianne. Right? Exactly, Tracy. Yeah. Oh, Jay, that's one of my favorite videos. Jay, I still watch that video to this day, Jay, when he went into the Nickelodeon studios. I still watch that video to the day. It is sadly all about views. It is, unfortunately. Yeah, it's sad. Walks in camera. It's tragic. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't go. Listen, I haven't been to the doctor in 10 years. So just, to put it in perspective, Lorraine, I haven't been to the doctor in a very long time because I don't have health insurance myself. So, yeah, no, the haters do have sad and insignificant lives, Karen Smith. Good to see you. Good to see you. Big Tony, I'm sad today, Big Tony. I'm sad today. Good to see you, Jean. Welcome. No, it got him banned from Universal. It did. Yeah, ignorance is a problem. It is, unfortunately, Dennis. Good to see you, Dennis. And it's not only online, it's friends and family. I feel like the internet has given people a pass to just be fucking rude and judgmental, and everything in life is not the makeup counters at the first floor of Macy's, where people are just pointing fingers and they're judging people as they walk through the door. Fuck you, I'm the customer. You need me. You need me. Why you gotta judge me as I walk into Macy's because you want to attempt to make a sale? Why judge me? Why talk about how I look and what kind of clothes I'm wearing? You know what I mean? It's like it's this kind of bullshit that I'm getting a little over now. I'm getting a little over it. And I feel like now more than ever on this Christmas Eve, I want to go just blindly and just rush into just good stuff. I just want to and hold on, people. We'll start a podcast. Nobody cares. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I'm so sorry, Ethan. I'm so sorry for your loss. You knew Lamar because the many tech collabs. Yes, exactly. Me too, Taxi Cab. Me too. But it's like it makes me more now steadfast into wanting to just put out positive content and fuck these. And God help somebody. God help somebody. God help somebody if somebody starts doing commentary channel on me, because then I will review you. I will do a live review of you watching me. I know it's so easy. It's that's the problem. One Way Wicked. It's easy to hide on social media, and these people are small. They're small-minded people. It's true. No, I should see the doctor, David. I agree. But I don't. But it isn't. It's exactly, Carl. It's more important than ever just to be positive and just I feel like there's a war on positivity. Is there a war on positivity? I think there's a war on it. I think there's a war on positivity. I feel like people feel like, the drama is the way to go. And you know what? In the long haul, it's not. And as for some of these commentary channels, now one of their main sources of content is gone. Oh my goodness, my first ever gift. Tracy Taylor, thank you so much for the hot cocoa. Unfortunately, negativity sells. Exactly. RFD, it's true. It's sad. It's pathetic. Your aunt passed away a year ago. Wow. My deepest condolences, James. My deepest condolences. That's true, Stephanie. I could do that, Stephanie. Yeah, no, I think there is there's a shift where negative people are praised now. I literally saw that. One of these commentary channels did like a video basically putting out the news about Adam, and people are like praising him. And I'm like, wait, hold on. This fucking piece of shit made all this content to shit on Adam, and now you're gonna praise him because he's putting out the news and he's I'm sorry, it's crocodile tears because he just lost one of his main sources of content. And again, why don't you show your faces? Why don't you show your faces? If you're gonna do a commentary channel, why don't you show your face? Why do you have to use an AI voice? Exactly. Adam did a lot of things on his bucket list, and he was living his life on his terms. And believe me, he is missed. Autumn Alluring, thank you so much for sending me a flower. I appreciate it. If Adam showed everyone one thing, if he was the king of kindness and support. Exactly. He started his YouTube after a terrible breakup. Exactly. And he did something constructive, and he did something meaningful, and I think this is why he probably got so many haters. This is because he was making meaningful, genuine, loving and by the way, he was one of these people where he didn't like channel memberships, he didn't like doing merch, he didn't want to sell anything. And I think that's where it really comes down to. I mean, I always feel that way about channel memberships. That's why I only have one tier. I feel like more than $5 a month is just like way too much. And when people give me, super chats, it's like, and just now with these little flowers and these little things and stuff like that, it's humbling. It's humbling. And exactly, if you have to make your content about somebody else, then your channel is probably completely trash and garbage. Haters are told. The haters told him to get a real job. And guess what? YouTube is a real job. YouTube is a real job. So, there. Yeah, he used to do giveaways on his channel all the time. Catherine, I never knew this person. I never knew Adam the Woo in person, but he inspired me to do a lot of what I do on this YouTube channel. And he's going to be missed. He's going to be missed, and he definitely left an impression on a lot of us people who make content here. And now, as for me personally, my one message in this video right here is to all those YouTube channels that do nothing but critique people and criticize people for every little movement that they do. Get a life and make your own content. Be original. Be creative. Don't don't have to rely on somebody else living their life the way they want to live to create your content. Nobody's perfect. We're human. Nobody's perfect. But what how can you be on a high horse to make videos and basically replay the video to just talk over it? Show your face. Be creative. Be yourself. Be unique. I mean, this is where I'm coming from right now. YouTube is a hard job. It is. No, on YouTube, you got to have a very thick skin, and you got to just, you just got to go into it. His YouTube helped you so much when you lost your dad on the first plane of September 11th. I know this is dumb because but you're a pilot yourself. Okay. I mean, YouTube wasn't around in 2001. YouTube wasn't around in 2001. So, yeah, be you, be unique, and stop relying on others to make content for you. I mean, I look at some of these. I watched this one video last night, and I left a comment on it, and and I started off my little critique, with, here's my take. You know what the content creator left a comment? He left a comment on it saying, I don't need your take. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. It's the comment section. I love these people who could dish out the criticism, but they can't take it. I love that shit. But those people are losers, completely, AP. These people, imagine your whole channel. I know growing up was difficult, and YouTube helped you with that. I could understand that. I was 21 when September 11th happened, and I worked downtown, and that I think changed my whole perspective on how I live my life and my life values. Like it literally rearranged my whole life values. Having to smell that smell and having to see that dust. I didn't know anybody personally who died in the World Trade Center, but I do know people who died in the aftermath, breathing in Lord knows what they breathed in. So I consider myself very lucky that I have my health the way I do now. But it put everything into perspective. I was 21 when that happened, and now here I am in my 40s, and I feel more steadfast more than ever just to live it the way I want to live it, and fuck everybody else. And this is the truth, everyone. If I have another message for everyone, it's just fuck all these people. You live the way you want to live your life. All right? Only you can live by the values that you have set in your life. So live by them. Fuck everybody else. Don't worry. Shut it off. Put the blinders on like the horses. Put the blinders on and just do what you got to do. And if you do have some haters out there, then you must be doing something fucking right. You must be doing something right. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to break out of that cycle, Yeah, keep on going until the money runs out. There you go. There you go. And guess until the money runs out, yeah. But yeah. So he will be he will be missed. And yeah, it's sad. It's sad, but those commentary channels really need to look at themselves. They really need to take a personal catalog and and review of what they really put out there. And to the people who like those commentary channels, take a look at yourself and ask yourself, is this the content I really want to consume? Is criticism really that entertaining? I'm sorry. I'd rather go with Adam the Woo and go out to Europe and go out to Disney parks and even if it's just doing the same thing over and over again. I much rather have that than somebody writing a laundry list of what they don't like about said person. We have to really look at ourselves for that. Thank you so much. Big T, I'm sorry for your loss, Big T. We 2025 was a rough year, guys. Love watching Adam and Carpetbagger together. They were a lot of fun. Carpetbagger, Adam together was a lot of fun. What's his name? Tim Tracker. They go way back. But exactly, we have to pray for his family, pray for his mom, his father, and his sister. And I could only imagine. I mean, to have to put out there on the internet, what happened to your son. I mean, it's heartbreaking on so many levels. And again, this is why we have to be very, very respectful of what we put out there into the universe, especially here on social media. And I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you. Yeah, Tim Tracker. They used to go to the Orange County Fair and stuff like that. I mean, it was just so cool. And um, it, it's time to really, again, and it's holiday time, so this is a time to really reflect on this kind of stuff. It is, what do you, this is especially for the commentary channels. What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want your legacy to be and say and stand for? Because if it's all about just criticizing another content creator on YouTube, what does that say about you personally? It's an empty kind of thing, right? Am I crazy? Good to see you, Baron. Good to see you from London. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make a video today. I'm going to be honest. Good to see you, E-Bike Mike. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a video today. Plus, the weather is not that great here today. I don't know if I could make a video today. So I have some things I have to do. Got to do a little bit of I got to pick up my dad's Christmas present, which is easy. And then I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I know I'm going to run around with the Duchess and feel real lucky that I have all of you guys in my life, and that I have the Duchess in my life, that I have my parents. Just be grateful. All right? Just be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have, and just go forth. Just spread love. It's not hard. If somebody's pissing you off, let it be. Let it be. That's it. Just be kind. And I hope all those commentary channels really take a good look at themselves and ask themselves, was it worth it? Is it worth the views? I know one thing. I know this is going to be very morbid, what I'm about to say. At least, if I were to die this afternoon, this little YouTube channel here, I could be proud of it. I could be proud of it. I obviously had a couple of low moments, a couple of moments that I'm not very proud of, but you know what? 98% of it, 98% of it, I could live with it. I could be proud of that. I could truly be proud of it. And I hope I made you guys just a little happy. And I know I do. Sometimes I get sometimes I read your comments. Sometimes sometimes you guys really get to me sometimes. And in a good way, And it's so powerful to be able to connect with all of you guys from all around the world. And it's truly a blessing and an honor to be able to show you this crazy place. But yeah, But to Adam the Woo, thank you for inspiring me to do what I want to do the way I want to do it. And if you're new, if you're finding me by accident right now, I'm a tour guide here in New York City. Nina, thank you so much, Nina. Um, if you guys don't know me, if you're finding this video by accident or through the algorithm or whatever, I appreciate your kind words, guys. Thank you. Anyway, my name is Dutch Muzz. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide. I like showing you guys around the city. And we have some more adventures to come up this week. So there's some more stuff that I want to show you guys. But especially during this holiday time, just love your neighbors, love your family. And if you don't have anybody, I'll be here. I'll do my best to be here for you. I'll do my best. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, guys. But yeah. But thank you, Adam the Woo. Thank you, Adam the Woo, for inspiring a lot of us to do what we do. So, and if you've never seen Adam the Woo's videos, go down the rabbit hole, watch his old channel, watch his new channel. Watch his last vlog. His last vlog is like it's fun. He drives around Celebration, Florida with the Grinch, so but I'll do my best in it. I'll do my best. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to be back on today, but I'm going to try to be on tomorrow early in the day. And yeah, you feel better for doing it? Exactly. Joe, you did it. That's the thing. You put it out there in the universe, and that's all that matters. So that's all that matters. Remember, folks, if you didn't comment or you're watching this on the replay, if you're feeling in a certain mood, you're not alone. We all go through trials and tribulations. We all have highs and lows in our lives. And just hang in there, all right? Hang in there. Hang in there. The best is yet to come, all right, guys? The best is yet to come. But until then, we'll have a laugh, and we'll have a good time, all right, guys? We'll have a good time. All right, kids. I'm gonna finish my coffee, and I'm gonna have some lunch, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be on later on today. So we're probably gonna be on tomorrow. So stay tuned, and yeah, from the west end of Coney Island, Joal Noel, Feliz Navidad, Bon Natale, Nola Shon, Maliki Kilikimaki. Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, guys, and yeah. From the west end of Coney Island. Oh my God, Nina, you don't have to do that, Nina. Thank you so much, Nina. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys tremendously. If you didn't see it, check out last night's video. We walked around Dyker Heights, and it was a pleasant night walking around in Dyker Heights. So, yeah. Okay. From the west end of Coney Island, this is Dutch Muzz signing off. Have yourself a fantastic and beautiful Coney Island day, whether you could afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those beautiful moments. And good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. And God bless Adam the Woo. God blessings to his family, blessings to his friends. And yeah, just be kind. All right, guys? Just be kind. It's not hard. It's not hard, guys. Be kind. Choose positivity and happiness. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Yes, the vlog is over. The live stream is over, guys. I'll see you later, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.